Okay, this is a bench method of installing the blow bar in the crush awl, and this is strictly if the rotor were out of the machine. As you can see, we have a torque wrench, the 3 wedges. This is CR75, so it has the 3 wedges, the lock nuts that go underneath the little bolts that go through the wedges, and then we have the black wrench is the wrench that holds the lock nuts once you position the wedges, and it'll make more sense once we actually do it. Again, we're doing a maximum of 150 foot-pounds when we install the wedges, and this blow bar can be installed. It can be slid in from the side, or it can be installed from the top down. There's plenty of room in here that you can slide the blow bar in, or you can just drop it in from the top down. Okay, we would put the bar in position, making sure that in the area where there's this V shape, that the V pieces in the blow bar fit into the angle properly. And what we do is we just measure to make sure that the blow bar is centered in the rotor.
Slide these in without the locking nut on first.
Okay.
Get them all hand tight.
Again, we do a maximum of 150 foot-pounds on this bolt. And it's very important that the wedges sit flat against the blow bar, and then we're not just, because the wedges may tilt, very important that the wedges stay perfectly flat against the blow bar as you pull the wedges up. That way there's maximum interference fit. And you can see right here where that wedge is perfectly flat against that blow bar.
We're going to snug them all up to about like 125 pounds to begin with.
Okay.
Then loosen them back up, put your locking nut on, then you want to torque them to 150 pounds.
Okay. In case you didn't hear that, you would basically bring it up to about 125 pounds with the lock nut off so the wedges seat themselves. And then he'll loosen all the bolts back up again, put the lock nuts in position, and then tighten these bolts to just under 150 foot-pounds. he's going to loosen them back up again.
Just stay up.
Holds the nut by hand so it gets started.
The nut's all the way up against the wedge.
Okay, once the nut's up against the wedge, he'll go on to the next one. Okay, that special wrench fits under to hold the lock nut. He's just holding the wrench so the lock nut doesn't turn.
Back. Up. All the way up. Dogs all the way down. Wedge tight.
Basically, just repeat that procedure for the next two. What he'll do is he'll hold that lock nut until that bolt comes back down again and makes contact with the rotor. It's almost there now. And once it's snug, it'll just lock in place. And then he'll go and just work from one end to another, just work it. Just like you'd be tightening the lug nuts on your car. He'll just go back and forth and do a little across and just work it end to end and then middle. Make sure we've got good, even pressure all the way across the blow bar. and then we just reverse the procedure for the opposite flow bar.